It's important to mention from the get-go here that different schools have different policies on whether or not they're allowing students to watch YouTube. Or access YouTube on campus. I've been saying Canvas a lot today. I was very fortunate to work in a school district that allowed YouTube, right? And we had a pretty flexible, not flexible, easily accessible YouTube policy where we could approve videos for students. So if you work in a district like that, great. If you don't, I highly recommend you start that conversation within your district. There are a lot of reasons not to allow students on YouTube, but there are a lot of reasons to allow them on there. So I just wanted to start off with that. Highly encouraged that we open that up in a discreet and intentional way for students. So that being said, here are the reasons that we should be allowing students to watch our videos on YouTube is you have all of these built-in options for your students. So this translation, closed captioning, and variable speed is huge. It also hosts it. That's the nice part about it. It hosts it out on YouTube. And so you can like adjust the quality on there and do all sorts of cool things. So this is a video that I just made and uploaded for level one, and I'm making a super cool face here. But what I like about YouTube is, let's see if it. Nope. So once it's up there for a little bit, once you scroll, you'll get like a preview of where you are in the video, which is super nice. You can kind of students can get intentionally to different places in their videos. When they come down here, uh, so this doesn't have closed captioning up yet. So let's actually go find one that does. I bet you this one has it up yet. So here is the recap video for Modern Classrooms project for the month of October for the live sessions. So I uploaded this earlier this morning. Closed captionings are already automatically rocking and rolling here. So look at this. I know you can't hear it, but so far they are flawless. And I can come in here, they're auto generated, and I can auto translate them to any language that Google Translate supports. So I can do this. So the video is still in English, but my captions are in Yiddish right now, which is super cool. So that is a very powerful tool that is automatically embedded into YouTube and will allow some of that accessibility for your students. I mentioned this earlier, you can downgrade the quality. So if your students are watching things on a lower bandwidth, then you can downgrade the quality. You can still hear it, but it won't take up quite as much bandwidth, which is super, super nice. And then you can adjust the playback speed. So you can slow it down or you can speed it up to as far as 2 times. There are, ooh, nobody needs to hear me that fast. There are some features out there that allow you to speed up videos infinitely. I'm not kidding. I used to work with a teacher that listened to videos on 3 times speed. Blew my mind. So that built-in translation, closed captioning, and variable speed is so, so, so powerful for your students. It also allows you to add in descriptions for your videos. So this is just good practice for any instructional video that you make. So a little bird walk here, but if you can find a way to attach descriptions or a brief summary of what was in that instructional video to any video you make on any platform, that can be so powerful because especially if your students are working at variable paces, you might be working on 4 or 5 different lessons in the classroom at any given point. So you might not fully remember exactly what they're working on or what that video is saying, and you don't want to have to go back and rewatch that entire thing. So if you could read a summary of what that video says or what the task is in that moment written by you, that can be very powerful. But also for your students, maybe they watch the video, it's a 6 to 9 minute video, and they don't want to go back and rewatch the whole thing. They just need a brief reminder. They could find those things in the description if you give those key highlights. So that can be super powerful, just adding in those descriptions. And YouTube allows you to do that, and you can tag certain times in your video, which is super nice. So I'm going to show you how to do that here in just a second once we go through these other tools. So just by adding these timestamps here, I can have kids skip, or I could have people skip to different parts of my video, which is super nice. You can also customize thumbnails. So you will notice that this is my customized thumbnail. This is where our good friend Canva comes into play. So if you go to canva.com, you go to social media, you can scroll over and find a YouTube thumbnail. You can also make this in Google Slides or Google Drawings. Just change the ratio of your slides or drawings to 1280 by 720, and it will make a perfect YouTube thumbnail. And so to do that, you just open that up. They've got a whole bunch of things in here, these little presets for you automatically. You can click that. You can change this text. You can put in different pictures here. and boom, you export that as an image. You can upload it to YouTube for a custom thumbnail. Again, I'm going to show you how to do that in just a second. And then finally, I'm not sure if anybody here has used UT-UBE. What this allows you to do is you can take any URL and you can put a dash in between the T and the U, and it's going to, oh, why? I have literally never come across that before. Let's see if we can find out with a different video. So we're gonna go home. We're gonna find this. We're gonna put the dash and the T and the U. Hmm. I wonder if that has something to do with my settings. Let's try this on. All right, bear with me. Bear with me. YouTube.com. Pick a video on this bacon burger. Cool. T-U. Here we go. All right, so this is the way it normally works. I'm not really sure why it's not. Notice I can't scroll down. There's none of these other suggested videos around here, and I believe this automatically loops the video. Wait for it. Loops it. So that's just adding a dash between the T and the U, like I have it here, to any URL, any YouTube URL. I think my browser is giving me a hard time on that, and I'm not really sure why, but I will look into that in case you want to try this and you have some questions. But that's a really good way if your kids are on YouTube to eliminate all of those other distractions that come along with that video. Okay, let's talk about adding descriptions and custom thumbnails to YouTube. So you can create those thumbnails using Canva, Google Slides, Google Drawings, whatever. But if you then go to studio.youtube.com, this will bring you to your YouTube studio here where you can manage all of your uploaded YouTube videos. So if you come over here to content, you can see all of these things that you've uploaded. Notice here are some of the ones that I have with customized thumbnails. This is a really great way to just add some uniformity to your videos here. So you can click on any video. Notice you can type in the description right here to add in those minute tags. You can just do like 1:30 and that's it. That'll automatically, if you click on that in the description, it'll automatically take you to minute 1:30 in this video. So you can add whatever you want in your description there. And then you can take, there's some suggested images here, but you can take literally any image, save to your desktop or wherever, and you can make that your YouTube thumbnail. Super, super nice. In order to upload videos to YouTube, which I am just now realizing we didn't cover, I really like using Screencastify. So this will be the last thing we do here because I'm about to hit my mark. So I really like going to Screencastify. Every video I have ever made, I have uploaded to YouTube. So what you do is you record your video, and then when you get into this little end screen here, over here, you click export video and you can connect your YouTube account with whatever email address is attached to your Screencastify account. You click on that and it automatically uploads it to YouTube. It is that easy, just that quick. If you are recording in any other tool, it is as simple as getting that video somewhere where you can upload it. So just save that to your computer, hit create, upload videos, and you can click and drag that sucker right up to YouTube. It'll go to the exact same spot here. Super awesome. So as long as you have a YouTube account, which is free to make, you can get those videos on there. All right. That's uploading your videos to YouTube. Go give it a shot if this is something you find to be useful.